Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel and welcome back to Local to Global with Europa FC on FM22. We've got a chance for our third national trophy today as we are in the Rock Cup final taking on Europa Point. We've managed to get through two teams to get to the final. So today we're going to try and complete the Gibraltarian treble. We won the Pepe Reyes Cup at the start of the season. We've won the league. Now we have to try and win the Rock Cup. Of course, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like down below, leave comments. The other best ways to support the channel if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, subscribe, turn notifications on. I'm not sure what we're going to do after this. We may well be leaving, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So we played and beat Mons Calpe last episode, just a 1-0 win. Bit of a nervy match because, you know, we just struggled to put chances away until 70 minutes in, but managed to get the win and keep our perfect record going. Up until this point, we'd won every league match and there were just 4 left to go. So we'd need 4 wins to complete a 100% record for the season, winning 20 games out of 20. Let's see if it happened or not, and let's see what happened in those other Rock Cup games we played. Vinícius Cruz to Sanchez. Here's Hernandez to the other Hernandez, to his brother, Crankshaw. Long range strike outside the box goes in. Barely a minute gone. Lincoln Redim's 0, Europa FC 1. Bennett with the ball back again here. That's a good ball for Hernandez. Just one-on-one with the keeper. Takes it round him. Easy finish. 2-0, 20 minutes gone. Davies with a free kick, but it's easily collected by Bradley Banda. And Banda quickly disposes of the ball. It's up to Garner. But he's going to try and find a way back into the middle at the moment. He's been forced out wide, but might be able to find a cross. He does. It's Crankshaw, and it's 3-0. Barely a minute after the second goal, they've got a third. Hawks to Diallo. Vinícius Cruz to Garner. Hawks is through and goal, and Hawks puts it in for the fourth with 10 minutes to go. Might go all the way here, but that's a good ball for Ollie Crankshaw. He's beating the defence to the ball and slots it in for a first goal. 5 minutes gone, 1-0. Hobbs goes over the top. Atkinson, good header. And Ruiz catches the ball and equalises for Lynx. It's 1-1 in the 7th minute. Garner. Vinícius Cruz and Hernandez with the ball back again here. Anthony Hernandez putting Lynx back behind again. Europa barely 60 seconds after conceding. Back in front. It's 2-1. Hawks finds Crankshaw. Oh, and the keeper's had a nightmare there. Really poor goalkeeping. And it's 3-1, 19th minute. Hawks. Oh, that's a lovely strike and it's in. It's 4. 22 minutes gone. Hawks with the pick of the bunch so far. Back to Andrew. Vinícius Cruz. Crankshaw. It's 5. 5-1 before half-time. 35th minute. Well, chance for Lynx to get a second goal here. This would be the first time that Europa have conceded 2 in a match. And they have. It's 5-2 with 47 minutes gone. And finds Hawks again on the underlap. Really good football here. And Hernandez with an easy tap in to get a 6th for Europa. And it's 6-2. Ball here with Banda. And he's gone long. Looking for Garner. Garner heads it to Vinícius Cruz. And Vinícius Cruz, it's saved by Valadez. Charlesley gets there first. And gets number 7 in the 76th minute. And it's 7-2 now. Vinícius Cruz to Hernandez. Through board for Crankshaw. Oh, he's going to have to try and find a cross again, though. Bennett, and it's glanced in by Garner with their header, and it's 1-0 in the 40th minute. It's gone to Crankshaw. It's Hernandez from just outside the box. It's the lead doubled. Glacius 0, Europa 2, 51st minute. Europa with a chance to make it 3 here from the spot. It's Garner in the 55th minute. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and it is 3-0. Hernandez. Hawks. Garner going to get another goal here. Surely it is. 4-0, 70 minutes gone. Penalty here, 12 minutes gone. Garner with a chance to make it College 0, Europa 1. He does. Keeper went the right way, but there's a good penalty. And Garner gets the 1-0 lead. Here's Garner. And Hernandez there. Hernandez. Oh, it's saved by Victor, but he has another go and doubles the lead in half an hour. College 0, Europa 2. Throw in here with Davies. It's Hernandez to his brother. Davies with a cross. Garner at the far post header. And 3-0. 82 minutes gone. Another 3 points and another win. That was actually a cup match, so it was not for 3 points. Andrew Hernandez to Vinícius Cruz. Crankshaw bursts away from the defender and scores. 4th minute, Europa 1, Europa Point 0. Ghana with a penalty here in the 26th minute to try and double the lead in the penultimate league match. And it's a good penalty. It is 2-0. 5 minutes into the second half, another penalty. Ghana with a chance to score again here. Another good penalty, and it is 3-0. Pilcher on the ball here for Europa Point. 69th minute of the match, and it's in by Gomez. Europa Point get a goal. It's 3-1. Bennett with a free kick. Ghana heads it to Hernandez. Sanders heads forward. Put the ball back with Europa again. Davies. Crankshaw. What a goal. Fourth. It's 4-1. 84 minutes gone. Crankshaw coming forward here for Europa. This is the final league game and a chance for Europa to get a 100% record in the league if they can win it. They will do so. Hawks with the ball here. About 11 minutes gone. Ghana with the header, and it is in. It is 1-0 to Europa FC against Lincoln Redims. Rosa to Lopez. Some good football here by Lincoln. And Moate with a chance, and that was very nearly 1-1. So a couple of scares there, especially that last game against Lincoln. It was 1-0, but it could very easily have been our first drop points of the season. But we've managed to win every league game this season. And cup game as well, up until the final. So, looking at the league table, we know we're already champions, but we have maximum points. 20 wins out of 20, conceding just 8 goals. And one game where we conceded 2. Every other game that we conceded, there was only 1 goal. But that one that was it 7-2? Is the one and only time we conceded 2 in the league. So we've won. So we won the league. We won the Pepe Reyes Cup at the start of the season. Now we just have the matter of the Rock Cup final against Europa Point, which I'm expecting us to win. So we should be able to get all 3 trophies for Gibraltar here. And then after that, I'm not quite sure what we'll do. Our contract is up at the end of June. I don't know if when our contract expires, we just leave the club or it goes into a month-to-month contract. Because if it's month-to-month, I'm happy to stay and play European games. But if it's not, then I think we might just be leaving and looking for a new club. Because we've completed Gibraltar. We've won everything there is to win, assuming we win this. So I don't really see much point in us staying. And we've completed our National A licence as well. We've got 2 coaching badges out of this side in 1 season. So I don't really think there's a need for us to be here anymore. I can't see them giving us another coaching badge. And it will take us 4 months to do it. Anyway, it's a goal. 7th minute. Ghana has scored his 34th of the season to make it 1-0. So first goal of the final comes from the set piece. Sanders went for the header. Ghana was there to get the first goal of the night. Yeah, unless our contract goes into a month-to-month, then I think we're going to be leaving because there's nothing left for us here. I'd like to play the European games, but if our contract's not going to go into a month-to-month, then there's no point in really renewing it just to play a handful of games. So I think we might be looking for a new club. Hawks almost makes it 2-0 there. And he might still. Vinas Cruz's shot's blocked. And Hawks has another go, but that's saved by the keeper. But yeah, we are far and away the best side in this division. So, you know, aside from the European games, there's nothing else here for us anymore. And if we win this final, we'll have won all 3 domestic trophies. So, yeah, there's not really anything else here for us. But yeah, you know, it'd be good to play in some European games before we leave. That might see a bit of a rep boost, especially if we do well. So I guess we'll wait and see how things go. It's going to be strange playing European games after winning like every single match. But, you know, start of this season, we joined them sort of midway through a Champions League qualifying tie. And they were behind. I think if we'd have had both legs, I think we might have actually been able to win. But unfortunately, they lost. I think they lost 2-0 in Luxembourg in that first leg before we joined. I think if I'd have had both legs, I probably would have got through that. But there's a chance to make it 2-0 here with Josh Hawks. Straight at the goalkeeper. Not a great finish there. And we come forward again here. Europa Point struggling to get out of their half at the moment. Crankshaw's cross. There's a foul there on Hawks. A clear foul. And it's going to be a penalty and a chance for Ghana to score again and make it 2-0 here. So this will be goal 35 if this goes in. Well, it hasn't gone in. It's been saved. That's not good. And Bennett absolutely skies it afterwards as well. We did miss a penalty in a game off camera as well. That was saved, but we didn't really see a need to show that, seeing as there were 6 games and lots of goals. 1 game with 9 goals. So it didn't show absolutely everything. But half time, only 1-0. Considering we've had 23 shots, I'm expecting more. And an XG of 3.42 as well. The best penalty contributes towards that. But yeah, we should be winning by more than 1 goal. Our biggest win in the league was by 6. We didn't win any games by more than 6 goals. We had a 6-0. We had a 7-1, but no wins bigger than that. But that's fine. We've won every single game. I'm very happy with that. Just need to make sure that we do the job in the final. Now we need to finish them off though. Hawks might do so here. He's hit the post. This is going to be a 1-0 win, isn't it? Because we just can't seem to score again now. But let's see if we can get another goal here. I mean, the team are looking happy at least. You know, we're winning, so that's fine. This might be the goal here. Crankshaw. Oh, it wasn't good. I don't know what that was. But Hawks is keeping it in. And the cross finds Garner. There we go. That's number 35. And it is 2-0. 56 minutes gone. I think there's a difficulty with this league as well to meet the rules. Because you have to have 5 homegrown players in your playing 11. It's quite hard to do, especially when a lot of the Gibraltarian players are not very good. You know, considering, you know, the players from Gibraltar aren't very good, it's just a bit frustrating. And I didn't even realise it at the start. I was signing all these players from like non-league England without realising that actually I wasn't really going to be able to play them as often as I'd like. And thankfully, we haven't had too many upset players about it. We've had players complaining about a lack of football, but it never really scaled. Like, it never really went out of control. We kept everyone generally happy, and then the players that did complain have either left or are leaving, so that's fine. Europa point coming forward here. Gomez, I think, might have been offside there. We'll have to wait and see, but it may be a goal back here for Europa point. Is it not offside? No. Europa point get a goal back. El Wahabi with the ball, and then it was McGrail. Oh, that is very close, you know, but Gomez was onside and gets a goal back for Europa point. I'm going to see another replay here. We can see exactly how close it was. I think he is just onside, but that's very tight. Very tight indeed. Need to make some changes. We're into the last 10 minutes. I've made no subs. Garner's on a hat-trick, so we'll leave him on, but he's going to be leaving, unfortunately. So Charsley is going to replace Crankshaw. Summer's going to be replaced by Morgan. And Morton's going to come on for Anthony Hernandez. That's going to be our 3 changes. And it's 2-1 at the moment. We need a third goal, really. That's a foul. And a second yellow card for Sardinia. So Europa point now down to 10. 6 minutes to go plus injury time. Looking like a 2-1 win here in the final. And our 3rd trophy of the season. And that's going to be 94 minutes. And it's full time. We have won the Rock Cup. So that is 3 trophies. That's the Pepperez Cup, the Rock Cup, and the League. So we've won every trophy there is to win in Gibraltar. That's fantastic stuff. Really, really good. Like, we've won every single domestic game this season. The only games we haven't won were those games at the start in Europe. So really, really good run. Only 1 or 2 teams that really gave us any sort of trouble. You know, Lincoln Red Imps weren't far behind us. But 100% record in domestic games. We won every single game. 6 Manager of the Month awards for us. 35 goals for Ghana. 26 in the league. So a record-breaking season as well. Unbeaten. More wins than anyone. More clean sheets. Record-breaking season. So just over a month to go before our contract expires. I'm not going to be renewing it because I don't really plan on playing another league season. We could go for another unbeaten season, but there's really no point. We've done everything there is to do here. One thing I'd like to do with Europa is maybe have a crack at Europe and see if we can maybe get through to the competition proper. We were a couple of rounds out this season. We got to the 3rd round of the Europa Conference League, but came up against Karabag, a really, really tough draw there. But, you know, we managed to beat the Faroese side. And then, of course, we took charge of the second leg against Swift from Luxembourg. But they were 2-0 down from the first leg in Luxembourg there. I think had we had both legs, I think I probably could have done that. But if when our contract expires, it goes into month to month and rolls, we can play some European games. We'll do that. If not, if our contract expires, then we're just going to be looking for a new job. We'll wait and see what happens when we get to June 30th. One thing we could do is have a look at how Tunbridge have been doing. We're going to be keeping track of all these teams we manage throughout this Journeyman. So how did Tunbridge Angels do in our absence? They finished 19th. Oh dear. I mean, we got them a playoff on our first season and then we just missed out on our second season. I think we got 8th. And they're now down in 19th place. 12 wins, 7 draws, 27 defeats. Just 43 points. So a bit of a disappointing season for Tunbridge there. Managed by Dean Holsworth, who was a former director at Bolton, at Stratford and at Magpies. So they got a guy that was in Gibraltar and we went there. That's quite cool, actually. Tunbridge lost us to a Gibraltarian side and said, oh, we should go over there and see if we can find someone. They found Dean Holdsworth, but unfortunately, 19th place finish for him. As a matter of fact, actually, He joined in December. They had Ashley Civil for 150 days. He got sacked. Ashley Civil, who came up from the coaching team to become the manager. Sam Billis retired at 21 years old. Why did he retire? Did he get injured? It doesn't really say. That's really strange that he just retired. He was still under contract, I'm sure. But hopefully we can see them improve as the seasons go on. We're going to be keeping an eye on Tunbridge and all the teams we manage throughout this Journeyman. I wonder if we could get another coaching course out of them. Continental Sea license. Are they going to let us do that? Yes. We're going to get another coaching badge out of these guys. They've got the money to do it. The finances are so good. If you're doing a coaching course and you leave the club before you complete it, do you still do it? Because they've paid for the course. I'm still going to be on the course even when I'm unemployed, right? So even if I leave, we should still get our coaching badge once it's completed. Am I wrong? It's going to be interesting to see what happens on the 30th of June. Because I know sometimes staff and I think some players, when the contract expires, they just go into month-to-month contracts, like rolling contracts. I don't know if that's the case for the manager. I think we're going to leave it there for today. Before we do leave the club, I think we do have a couple of Champions League like pre-qualifiers. We're not going to play them on camera because they're games that we should hopefully win. But next episode, we're going to find out together whether we're going to be leaving Europa or whether they're going to allow us to do the month-to-month thing and play those European games. Because I'd like to stay in Europe and then see where we go from there. We'll wait and see what happens. We're going to end things there for today though. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new then subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode. And next episode we're going to find out what's going to be happening with Europa. Are we going to be leaving at the end of the contract? Is it going to keep us on for a bit? Are we going to be able to play those European games? We'll find that together. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.